What's up, guys? We're gonna talk about cardio today. Some people get confused if about what kind of cardio they should do. So say they get confused about whether to do HIIT cardio, which is high intensity interval training, or miss cardio, which is moderate intensity steady state cardio. Um, for There are certain perks to each type of cardio, but so say for example, moderate intensity cardio is going to work more on your endurance and on like how long you could go at that pace. So say you're at like 65 to 75% percent of your max the whole time you're doing that steady state cardio, you'll be able to keep that for a longer period of time. So that is for more like your endurance athletes, like a marathon runner or a cross country runner, or even like long distance swimmer. It's cardio. Long distance cardio is what those type of athletes usually do. But your HIIT cardio is going to be more for like your football players and your boxers, wrestlers, basketball players. Um, Either way, they both burn fat at a certain level. At like after 30 minutes of um, moderate intensity cardio for a long period of time, after 30 minutes of that, your body's targeting fat. But I mean, don't get me wrong, you could most likely burn fat doing less than that. All depends on what your body type is. But usually, whenever people want to burn fat, they'll go towards the HIIT cardio because that burns fat over a longer period of time, even when you're resting. It improves your resting metabolic rate. So, say you burnt 100 calories during that little cardio session, that one HIIT cardio session, but you'll be burning calories throughout the day because it revved your metabolism up, and it needs the energy source, so it goes towards your fat stores, and it just burns fat throughout the day. But if you're doing more of a moderate intensity cardio for a long period of time, it's only going to take the fat that you burned during the session. So say if you burned 200 calories from um, 15 min or 20 minutes of moderate intensity steady state cardio, it's only going to take those 200 calories from that cardio session, because it's not revving up your metabolism like a HIIT cardio session would do. But like I said, it all depends on first of all, your personal preference, and second of all, like if you want to burn all throughout the day. I mean, who doesn't want to burn calories throughout the day? But I mean, say if you're like a guy with fast metabolism, maybe steady state cardio is for you. But if you are like, if you just want it, if you want to pretty much work out while you're doing cardio, HIIT cardio is for you. And if you want it to burn throughout the whole day, um, now as far as strength training while doing cardio, like if you're trying to improve gain more muscle mass while you're doing cardio, or maintain muscle mass. I mean, that's also a matter of calories in versus calories out. If you are, say your basal metabolic rate is 2,000 calories, and you are doing 20 minutes of moderate intensity steady state cardio, so you're burning about 200 calories, and you're lifting at the same time, so you're basically burning calories throughout the day because you're lifting and you're improving your muscle mass. You're making your muscle mass bigger, so it's gonna take more calories to feed that. But since you are lifting as well as doing cardio, you need to have an increase in calories, not a dramatic increase in calories, but a slight increase. So say you burnt 200 calories, but you lifted before or after that cardio. Um, you're probably going to need, for a person that needs 2,000 calories, you would probably need about 2,300. And if the next day you gain more weight than you wanted to, just drop it back 100 calories, drop it back 100 calories. At the end of the day, it all counts on, like, it all depends on what your body type is and what your personal preference is and what your goals are. Say you want to gain weight, you want to gain 1 pound of muscle per week, per week. You want to aim for that higher range of calories. So you had to have 2,000 calories. You lifted and did cardio, so bump it up to 2,500. I have personally had experience with that. During the beginning of when I started to lift and took it seriously, I had no idea what a calorie was, and I had no idea what kind of cardio I was supposed to do. And me, I was into sports, like all kinds of sports. So I did basketball, cross country, and track. So that kind of like made me need way more calories than I even wanted to eat. But I my when I first started lifting, I was like 135, and I did a lot more cardio than lift whenever I first started, but because of sports. But I eventually went towards the lifting, liked lifting more than running. But I still need a decent amount of calories, even if I just lift that day. I don't do any cardio. So right now I'm currently at, to gain a pound a week, I have to eat 4,100 calories. But in order to maintain, I only have to eat 3,900. And I'm still a small, little, skinny guy. But I'll get there. Don't worry. Don't you worry. But the point I'm trying to get at is, if you do cardio and lift, you need more calories than what you burn. Because there are also those foods that help you burn calories, like protein. If your diet consists of a lot of protein, you're going to burn a lot more calories than if it consists of just carbs or fat. Here's I already said the scenario, but I'm going to say it again. 2,000, your body needs just example, your body needs 2,000 calories, you do cardio and you lift, doesn't matter what kind of cardio it is, you're going to need 2,500 calories if you want to gain a pound of muscle a week. Same guy, he needs 2,000 calories, he lifts, he doesn't do any cardio, and he wants to gain a pound of muscle a week, he probably needs 2,200. Maybe 300. Depends what his resting metabolic rate is and his metabolism. But that's what I'm trying to get at. If he eats 2,000 calories and he's just like a marathon runner or something, then maybe it depends how much he runs that day. He needs a lot more calories. Say if he ran freaking a whole marathon, he'd probably need a good 4,000 calories to, if he's going to refuel for another race, he's going to need a good 4,000 calories after that race. But what this video is geared toward is people who do cardio and lift in order to reach their fitness goals, in order to reach their body composition goals. This is the rule, my rule of thumb. If you are lifting and you're doing cardio, you're probably going to need more calories than you think. I know it's going to sound repetitive, but I'm going to say it again. If your body needs, and don't get me wrong, there's probably not a lot of people who fit this exact example because they probably need a lot more calories or a little less, but it's just to make the math easier. A guy or a gal that needs 2,000 calories and he lifts that day and then he does cardio, or he does cardio and then he lifts, and he wants to gain a pound of muscle per week, and he does that for at least 6 days a week, he is more than likely going to need 3,500, if not more. So yeah, that was my little spiel. That's what I wanted this video to be about. And yes, there will be another video today about my journey to 250. And yes, that is currently what I'm doing. I am lifting, doing cardio, and eating a lot more calories than I thought I should. And I'm not even gaining that much weight. But anyway, maybe I'm gonna need to bump up calories. But anyway, that was what I wanted to talk to you about, and that's it. I'll see you later. Peace.